This year, I'm thankful for the Buffalo Bills. I'm thankful to be 9-2. I'm thankful for Sean McDermott and Josh Allen and everything that we've done. And I'm also thankful for CourseCareers, who has a Black Friday 20% off all of their courses, plus an additional $50 when you use my link in the description. It's personally how I started my full-time job in 2024. Definitely recommend it. They connect you with people and hiring managers that will hire you immediately after graduating. But again, Buffalo Bills, 9-2 for the first time since 1992, hosting the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football. This is going to be huge for Josh Allen to show the world that he is NFL MVP this year. And also a comeback player of the year who should have won it last year in Damar Hamlin, should potentially, hopefully win it this year after he's done statistically and potentially winning the Super Bowl for Bills Mafia in a so-called transitional year of moving on from Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Trey White, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, Mitch Morris, and so many more. I think Sean McDermott, Bobby Babbage, Joe Brady have done such an excellent job, and I'm thankful for each and every single one of them. I'm thankful that Buffalo and Sean McDermott has embraced the definition of team. Football is the ultimate team sport, and we've built exactly that here in Buffalo. We've come together as a unit, as a community, as neighbors, and that's exactly what Buffalo is all about. You know, the culture that we've instilled here, this blue-collar DNA, grinding and constantly working and striving to get better and better and better, it fits Buffalo. That's exactly what the Buffalo area, Western New York, is all about. And I think Sean McDermott really deserves all the credit in the world. Coming off the bye, he is undefeated. San Francisco 49ers, like he even said it in his last interview, press conference interview, talking about the matchup here. It's like we don't play each other very often. Like these are two very unfamiliar teams. Sean McDermott doesn't do a lot of time studying Brock Purdy and the 49ers simply because we hardly play them, right? So I think having this additional bye week to prepare against a team that we're not super familiar with just gives us all the more ammo and stuff that we need to figure out how to beat Brock Purdy if he is a go. George Kittle dealing with injuries. I mean, everyone just banged up on the 49ers. So I think the Buffalo Bills really have a great shot at beating the San Francisco 49ers. Now, I know Kyle Shanahan, one of the best coaches in the NFL per Sean McDermott, also revealed that in his press conference. But I think fundamentally, when you look at the stats, and I hope you guys see the video that I posted a couple of days ago, statistically, the 49ers are having a ton of penalties per game basis. They're not scoring points. They're just not helping one another. You look at the turnover differential for the Buffalo Bills. We were at plus 14 turnover differential. And I think last year was the same thing for the Bills. Like, we were turning the ball over offensively way too much, and our defense wasn't getting enough takeaways. And it was putting us in a very tough situation to win games. Now, when you have an offense that's not giving the ball up to opposing defenses, and when you have a defense that's taking the ball away and giving Josh Allen and this offense more opportunities to march down the field and score points, it makes things so much easier, not only for this offense, but also the defense. You know, this defense isn't having to run out there every other series because we're throwing an interception or having a turnover offensively. The wear and tear on our players really isn't there. And I think understanding that the Bills are really sitting on top of the AFC East right now. The Miami Dolphins are playing today on Thanksgiving. They lose and we beat the 49ers. We're going to solidify ourselves as the AFC East champions for the 5th straight season. And we're going to lock ourselves in to a playoff spot here in 2024. And I think sitting there with the wear and tear, knowing that, I think we're definitely going to still compete to be the number 1 seed in the AFC. But I think there could get to the point where later in this season where things are already solidified. You know, will the Buffalo Bills rest our starters the final week or final 2 weeks or whatever it is? You know, the Buffalo Bills are already getting healthy. Like, rumors are swirling that Matt Milano could very well be back against the 49ers. Keon Coleman is working himself back. Like, everyone is a limited participant in practice. It's just a matter of when they come back, not if they're coming back. And I know the Bills getting Matt Milano back, getting Dwayne Carter back, and some other additional pieces that, have been missing for a little bit of time. It's absolutely huge. I mean, Josh Allen even dealing with an injury, Terrell Bernard dealing with an injury. Everyone's kind of banged up at this point, this late in the season. And I really think getting healthy at this juncture is just going to be huge for the Buffalo Bills. And, I really do want to give credit to Bobby Babich in this defense. I think on a week-to-week basis, he's continued to improve, fitting that Buffalo culture and DNA. I think Bobby Babich, he's really done well as the season has progressed. And I think, we don't necessarily have to show all of our cards, right? Like, we're beating teams. Josh Allen has been on the sidelines late in games because we're sitting comfortable in games. We're not fighting, scratching, and clawing to come back and win games because of a horrible turnover differential. Like, we're doing it. We're complementing one another. Offense, defense, special teams, and also the players are complementing one another. So, you look at just this defensive line, Von Miller, Greg Rousseau applying the pressure. We have coverage linebacker Dorian Williams stepping up in the loss of Matt Milano. Damar Hamlin, Taylor Rapp playing like two top 10 safeties, a top 10 safety duo in the NFL, their first year playing together. I mean, it's just absolutely, absolutely tremendous. And all the players that Josh Allen has had to throw the ball to, between Matt Collins, Keon Coleman, Amari Cooper, people that he's never thrown the ball to, even MVS before we got rid of him. Dalton Kincaid in year 2, clearly much better than what he was at this point last year. Khalil Shakir continues to progress. I mean, the run after catch ability and his sure hands. I mean, he's catching the ball at the highest percentage of anyone in the league, and he has the most run after catch next to Jamar Chase. I mean, Khalil Shakir, per Brandon Beane, he thought he would be a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL, and clearly Khalil Shakir is making a case to be a top 5, top 10 wide receiver in the NFL in 2024. So there's just so many things to be grateful for about this Buffalo Bills team. I'm grateful for the new stadium coming up. I know there is some sale going to the new owners. I'm just grateful to be in Buffalo, baby. I'm grateful to be here right now, to experience this time. 9-2 for the first time since 1992. The roadmap to the playoffs and Super Bowl and everybody. James Cook, Josh Allen, this offensive line with Aaron Cromer. How can you not be thankful for this team? But I appreciate you guys all so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, sit back, relax, enjoy this Thanksgiving, root against the Miami Dolphins, and we could lock ourselves up for the AFC East champions for the 5th straight year in a row. I appreciate you. Check out that CourseCareers link down below too. It really changed my life, and I know you guys could do the exact same. Hit like, subscribe, and go Bills.